Okay guys, so what we started with, which I didn't show honestly, was this right here. This brake pad, or not brake pad, but brake pedal. This is the cover, of course, that I've taken off. Started with that, and this is some of it that we cut off. This is some tape on here. I taped it off, the parts that I wanted to cut. So that's one part, and then this huge chunk right here. So I ended up ordering this brake pedal right here, which is stock manual brake pedal assembly. And unfortunately, I learned that in order to change this, that basically the brake booster has to come out, which is a pain to get out. So I'm gonna drop that right here because I'm not gonna be using it. So I ordered that, didn't need it because I wasn't gonna change it. It's easier to just cut your stock automatic brake pedal, and that's exactly what we just did, or what I just did. So bring you guys in here for a hot second, let you see that. Of course it's dirty, because everything in this car is. Everything needs a real good deep cleaning. But so I cut it, and then I took the pad off the other brake pedal over there and put it on here, and it fits great, honestly. Fits really good. I had to warm up the pad to make it stretch, but I cut it the best I could. It's kind of rough, but you know, with the pad over there, it looks fine. It actually looks stock. So the only thing now is missing is the clutch pedal that fits in here. So that'll be going in once we get the master slave cylinder or whatever in there. Honestly, it's kind of late. That took a little longer than expected because my cutoff wheel here, I couldn't find this thing, which isn't the right one, so I had to use vice grips to get, because I went through a blade. Honestly, I went through a blade or whatever, and so I had to find a way to get that blade off, then get back to cutting this, and finally get it off. So honestly, as far as in here tonight, what I'm gonna do, I may take that shifter off. I think I'm just gonna wait. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. But that's all we're gonna do for tonight. So this video will continue tomorrow once I get off work. I got a half a day at work tomorrow, and it'll continue tomorrow. We'll get the rest of the car jacked up, drop the exhaust, and go from there. Probably disconnecting lines, and may not deal with the interior anymore. Level, did the pedal last night. Don't know what I'm gonna tackle today. Probably gonna go ahead and get the exhaust off. So as I figured, what's gonna happen, there's gonna be a break in the action. So this episode's gonna go up. It'll be just part one. And then maybe next week sometime, well, you may not even notice it, because by the time I get to this video, I may be working on part two, but I've got to go away for the next couple of days. I don't know how long, but I'm going to Texas for a minute. Then I got to come back and go to Texas again next week, but I'm going to Texas tonight because my girlfriend, who you guys seen on the channel a couple times, she's getting a BMW. So we're going down there to get it. It's a stick shift. She's going to be driving manual daily now and stuff. So we gotta go get that tomorrow, but we're going down there tonight. And so that's gonna put a halt on this for the foreseeable next day or two, or next few days. So I may get back on this weekend or next week. Hopefully this weekend. I wanna try to get this done. I was gonna pick up a small impact gun, not a big one like I got. Kind of help with just, you know, getting some of the screws and stuff out, but you know, it was a little more than I wanted to pay today. So didn't get that, but let's get this car jacked up, guys. Ta-da! Ta-da! I need quick jacks. Somebody, send me some quick jacks. Cool. So we got the car up. I'm gonna take a brief intermission to decide what I want to. I'm looking at the screen. To decide what I want to do, and also I just got home, so I need to change clothes, get into something a little more work oriented. Let's get some light over here. Let's get some light over here. Thank you. Get something a little more work oriented. Also, I need to get some food in my stomach and everything, and then I'm coming back. So and then by that time, I will have decided whether we're going to do the exhaust or or something else. All right, guys. So after about probably about an hour and a half or so, I'm back. I got some clothes on and I'm a little more comfortable to work in. Not getting dirty, or not caring about getting dirty. I watched a couple of videos which took so long, and eating, of course. I have to eat to, you know, maintain the guns. But anyway, I was doing that, learned a lot. So what I think I'm gonna do is, for some reason, I really want to get the plate out for the master cylinder that's blocking the master cylinder. So I think I'm gonna start with that, get that out, and then work on the interior. And then if I still have time, which I should, hopefully this doesn't take forever, I'm gonna work on taking apart the console and the inside, and removing the shifter and all that stuff, getting the trim out. That way, when I drop the exhaust, when I go to drop the exhaust, and subsequently start on draining the fluids and removing the front part of the drive shaft, it'll just come on right on out. Just read a lot of tips and stuff like this, so I'm feeling a lot more confident about this. So I think we're gonna be alone for tonight, because I'm leaving tonight, so there's really no point in Snake Eater Aston coming by tonight. So hopefully we'll be back from getting this car Friday or Saturday. Today's Wednesday, and we can put some work in this weekend, possibly. But let's get to it. Let's get this plate off first. I really want to do that. Essentially, you can catch most of this stuff on Boosted Garage. I think that's the name of the channel. Guys overseas or overseas from where I am, United States. They did it, or he did it, I think multiple times, like 2 times. So I kind of learned a lot from him. So shout out to them. I think the name's Boosted Garage. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's a plate right here. That has 2 spot welds in it. So pretty much every car, whether it's automatic or manual, comes ready to do either one. So this plate is just, they spot weld this plate on here to cover up this hole, which is where your master cylinder will go. So just some glue and these 2 spot welds. So I'm just gonna try to chisel. I got a better screwdriver than this, but I'm gonna try this one. So let's see if this works. So just kind of clear a little way. Got this plug out of it right now. Okay, so I don't know how good you guys can see that, but it's almost as good as it gets. As you can see, got most of it out. Kind of got these spot welds is what's taking. I had the camera there. The spot welds on either side is what's taking the most time, so we'll keep working on that. see if we can get this out. So I could do a time lapse of this, you know, and waste my battery, or just cut the camera off, save the battery, and when I'm done, this will magically be off. So we still got this plate right there, so whoop-ah! Or, excuse me, and magic! I'm not sure. Guess I'll give you guys a little more footage. Gotta have the right tune though. Still not off. Alright, and with a little work, a little hard work, a little elbow grease, it comes up. I went and got a bigger screwdriver that really started eating it up. Still took a lot of heavy hammering, but it popped off. Kind of warped it over here a little bit, but I think that's fine for what we need to do. I'm gonna leave this hanging. I may end up disconnecting this altogether, just to kind of get more room here. And yeah, I think I might do that. Are these reusable? Hello. That's better. All right. Anyway, so the camera just stopped recording on me. I had a full memory card, so we had to clear some stuff. Anyway, this is the plate. As you can see, pardon me if I look this way, cause that's where my feed is. But here's the plate, guys. As you can see, it was spot welded to those two spots, and yeah, it's a pretty strong plate. So we're about to move to the inside of the car. Okay. It's Wednesday. I'm about to go out of town. I gotta be, you know, riding for hours. I don't really feel like being on my back, pulling an exhaust off, so we'll hit that when we get back, but we'll go on the inside and clear out some of this stuff. For one, to make way for the master cylinder. And if we get enough out of the way, I may put the master cylinder in, place it so we can start getting the clutch pedal in, and we're gonna clear the trim so we can get the shifter in. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try to help you to see as best as you can here. So come in here, this is the clutch pedal, of course. I mean the brake pedal, excuse me. And right there, up there at the top, you can see that hole. We just made that hole. I'm about to press the rest of these holes out. So, excuse me, keep the light on there. I'm about to press the rest of those two holes out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and see if this pedal fits in here without me having to take off the rest of this trim and stuff up here. So I'm gonna press these two holes out real quick, and we're gonna see what's up. So it's definitely not in there because it's way over there. It's not even in position yet. I got it up there to a certain point and it just kind of stopped moving. Well, it's moving, but I'm really scared. I can't even get it down. I can't even get it down or whatever. So you can see, yeah, the boys kind of got caught up there on some stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And yeah, I ain't finna keep doing that. I'm just gonna do it the right way, I guess, and pull this down, pull this panel down up here, get some of the wiring and stuff out of the way, and yeah, we'll put the bolts through and then pull the master cylinder on there. I just took the hard line off the master cylinder, which is here, so it wouldn't be in the way, but I got all the hard lines for it, the clutch line and everything for it. So once we put that, we'll just route that. What am I looking at? We'll just route it down. And I gotta find some nuts to go on the end of these. I can't remember if these came with nuts or not. He may have gave me the nuts when I bought that like a year ago. I have to look and see. So the master cylinder's in. I still gotta put the bolts in, and that's gonna secure the pedal as well. And then run that clutch line I got down in there in that area. Coming back inside the car. Like I said, I took most of this stuff out. So the pedal is basically in there. It just needs to be pushed through completely and then bolted down. I don't think I have the bolts, so I'm gonna have to look and try to find something to match, that matches those. And then we'll be done with this part for the most part. Yeah, that'll be pretty much it. So now, before the night ends, I'm gonna start disassembling this stuff here. The interior and getting rid of this, the automatic shifter. I also dropped my cotter pin down here because I was storing it right there, so it's dropped down in there. So now I'm gonna pull this apart, go ahead and get this plate out and everything, and that'll be it because it's getting late and I've got to head. And focus. It's getting late and I gotta head out in a minute. So let me get this apart. I'll come right back and then we'll wrap the video up for episode 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is a wrap for tonight's episode. We went in. Where's the light? Boom, what can you see? Transmission, baby. Transmission. What can you see there? Well, you see a little bit of a drive shaft too though. So we pulled it out, we got everything out. Well, the shifter is out at least, so we're pretty much done on the inside, to be honest with you. So, as soon as I get the bolts, the nuts or whatever to tighten it, what's called up, we're good. Let's come back out here. Here's the linkage, well, not the linkage, but the shifter itself and the plate. And if you're doing this with your car, you're gonna need another plate because the manual one is different. I got it over there, you'll see it. But this one, this is no good, man. This is essentially trash. Man, that was loud. Alright, so guys, I'm extremely excited. I'm having a good time. You know, unfortunately I gotta go. I'm probably about to get out of here in, say 10 minutes and head to Texas. So I'm heading down to Texas. Got business with the girlfriend and probably vlog that too, so you guys will see that. But definitely gonna continue this. My daily driver is no longer drivable. So she's gonna go manual. Got no choice now. I'm in it. I'm in the thick of it. It's gonna go down. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You want things a lot, you just gotta do it. And the same thing's gonna happen with the Cam and the Camaro. Putting the 5.3 LS swap in this car. It's just, I wanna do it. Pro charging it, I just wanna do it, so I'm gonna start doing it. So, anyway guys, thank you for taking the time out to watch. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys that have subscribed and liked the past videos and commented, you know, and engaged. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me, so thank you very much. So like I said, I'll be down in Texas. That'll be the next video more than likely. If we get time, I'm sure we will. I'll be there for a hot second, then be back toward the end of spring break, and then we'll pick back up on this guy. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And that's it, guys. I'll let you in the next one.